What is the dirtiest fine print you've seen in a contract? 1. When I sold my last house, the woman who bought it was in her 40s and divorced. I don't think she ever owned a house. We went to closing and all was going fine. Signing documents left and right. Her attorney was explaining everything as he handed the papers for her to sign. They get to the mortgage agreement and he said what the payment will be and the buyer's face turned white. Apparently, she didn't realize that the mortgage payment she was quoted didn't include the real estate taxes. This area has very high taxes. I was so scared she was going to back out and I'd lose the $40,000 down payment I made on the house I was buying. She also didn't seem to understand the terms of the mortgage. It was an interest-only loan for the first 10 years, after which her payment would double. I felt sorry for her, but I wasn't in a position where I could afford to lose 40 grand. She ended up getting foreclosed after 11 years. I sold that house in 2004. This is a good example of why the housing crisis happened a few years later. She couldn't really afford the house, but they gave her the mortgage anyway. 2. I used to store my boat on the trailer at a marina. It was there for 3 years and they had my credit card on file and charged me every month. Out of nowhere, I get a letter in the mail about a $50 charge for not signing some paperwork. I go to the marina's office and ask what that is all about. They tell me that I didn't sign a credit card authorization document. I told them that it was never sent to me, and if it was such a problem for them, how did they manage to charge my card every month? She waived the fine and then it got interesting. She gave me a new contract to sign for my spot. I never had a contract. It was a monthly payment. Then she says you might want to read this. I asked her what I should look for and she said just read it. On, maybe, page 20 it said something like the marina is not responsible to any damage to your boat or trailer, even if it's due to the negligence of our employees. I confirmed that I was paid up until the end of the month, declined signing the contract, and sold my boat to a friend. If you needed an oil change, or anything else, it was common for them to pull the trailer out of your spot to bring it to the shop and return it later. If some rookie managed to hit your boat with the engine/prop of another, and put a hole in the hull, it was all on you. No, thanks.